Today we also reveal the All-Star coaches for 1995. Now, we will tell you for the first time that the coach of the Northern team will be Bruce Palmer. Credit for taking his team to the top of the Mitsubishi Challenge ladder. South will be handled by the brilliant Brett Brown, quietly steering the Giants to a title defence. Ironically, they coached against each other last night. We'll tease you with that and have details a little later on. Congratulations, though, to Bruce and Brett on a marvellous season so far, and they will make it a better event at the All-Star weekend. Now, a look at Friday night's highlights in the Mitsubishi Challenge. The Kings hosted Brisbane, a match that was far more important to the home team than it was to the league leaders on a road double. And it showed. Sydney's defensive intensity was first class, and Trimmingham, while ensuring his place in the highlight reels, did not have to carry the scoring. That was evenly shared as these heavyweights grappled in the paint for 3 quarters. Defence a priority. Sydney managed to harass shooters Riley and Heel, finishing the match with a 15-3 run and holding Brisbane to its lowest score in 6 years, 92-79.
Tonight the bench gave us a huge lift. Hubbard, particularly in the last quarter, just lit it up for us. Utah came off the bench it was just a good team game by everybody.
Townsville travelled to Perth and slowed the game down to a crawl. It was 13-all at the end of the first quarter. This was the second lowest scoring match in NBL history. Clarence Tyson pulling down a massive 25 of his team's 38 rebounds. But the Suns actually beat the bigger Wildcats on the boards. They led by 4 points at half-time. Scott Fisher's 16-point second half steered the home team in. He'd scored only 2 before that. Perth 74, Townsville 70.
The hardest shots in golf or in basketball or anything is the ones that people give you and say, OK, we won't even defend you, take that. And the players hesitated, and, Ricky, to his credit, kept shooting, but you'll never see that again.
Illawarra hosted Canberra, a vital match for the makeup of the top 8. This was one of the most dramatic events of the NBL year, delayed 1 hour by a power failure at the Snake Pit. The Hawks up by 1 at the quarter, down by 1 at the half. Canberra surging ahead in the third, but the home team fired up in the fourth, led by bench players Glenn Saville and Steve Voss, who tied it up at the death. Score sheets did not correspond. Some had the Cannons winning by 1. Well, when they sorted it out, we had overtime, and that confirmed the Cannons' win. Borna had 31 and 10 boards as the much-needed victory came, 122-121.
They certainly bring it up to us in the last quarter. We were a couple up, and then they got it up to even, and then suddenly we were able to come away with a 1-point win.
It's been a big week for Ray Borna, of course, a couple of wins with the Boomers as well. The Play of the Week competition from Mitsubishi, and here is the latest list of winners. Well done. And now for this week's plays.
The Mitsubishi Plays for the Week is going on. How would you like to score this Mitsubishi Lancer GL Coupe? Check it out. Choose the top play in the Mitsubishi Plays of the Week competition and you could be a winner. Call the 0055 number of the coolest play and you could score big.
Was it play number 1? The Rob Rose off-balance, absolutely fabulous tip-in. It's a fall-away, fade-away, no-way play. While we're in Adelaide, Chris Blakemore with the no-look, throw-away the handbook flick. That's just outrageous. Or was it the boy wonder of Melbourne, pint-sized Andrew Walter, joining the Gaze Copeland alley-oop show?
Each week there's a Mitsubishi Challenge Pack jammed with basketball gear including Converse shoes, socks and packs of Futura NBL cards. And at the end of the season, if you've chosen the Play of the Year, you can make moves in this Lancer GL Coupe. Jam your tube to Saturday and Sunday basketball only on 10 for the Mitsubishi Plays of the Week competition.
Still ahead on Sunday basketball, highlights of some terrific contests last night. Tim Bailey is back at Boondall to sample the atmosphere. Paul and Nicole Rees, a marriage made in basketball. But right after the break, we've got a great game.